Hey guys, real quick before I jump into this video, I wanted to make a quick announcement. Me and my cousin Lisa, which you might remember her from a few videos that I did here on my channel with her, we have opened our Instagram page. It's called P Cousins, so it's P_Cousins_, and there we're posting some inspirational quotes, motivational quotes, really cool and fun pictures. It's a BFF motivational girly type of page, and we are posting daily there. We just opened it, so I would really appreciate it if you go and check it out. I'm going to link to it below. So again, it's P_Cousins_. We are the P Cousins. So yeah, we are going to be posting a lot more cool stuff in there. We have lots and lots of cool ideas. It's just a happy place for kind of BFF, inspirational, girly, and motivational things. So yeah, I would really appreciate it if you go and follow it and tell your friends about it. Please go and do so. Again, a link is below, and yeah, that's it. Let's jump into the video. Hey guys, it's Tina. Welcome back to my channel. Happy upcoming Halloween. As you can see in my latest videos, I've asked you guys if you would like to see a video that involves three or four different makeup looks for Halloween. Just simple, easy ideas for last minute costumes. So a lot of you guys really like this idea, so this is what I'm going to be doing today. I'm going to be showing you three different Halloween ideas for last minute makeup looks that doesn't involve any costumes or any face paint. So you don't need anything for that. You can just use any makeup and clothing that you have at home, and it's really easy and simple to do. You don't have any need to have any like special over the top skills for that. So I'm going to be showing you the three looks that I'm going to be doing today, and I really hope that you like how it looks like. Let me know in the comments below if you did. Give this video a thumbs up, and yeah, let's jump right in. So the first one is the easiest of them all, and it involves minimal makeup, and you don't really need like a costume for this. And if you have long hair, you can do this, and if you don't, then you always can use extensions or a wig. But this is Tomb Raider, and yeah, all you have to do is first braid your hair from the top like that. Please don't pay attention to my greenish blue highlights thing going on, so just ignore that. So yeah, I just braided my hair all the way down, and then I just took two pieces from the front like that. And if you want to see how to create the makeup look, then let's jump right in. So for this first look, I'm going to be doing a very natural makeup look. I'm going to be first mixing two foundations, the L'Oreal Infallible Pro Matte Foundation and the Maybelline Fit Me Matte and Poreless, and I am going to be mixing those on the back of my hand and applying them mostly to my T-zone using my beauty blender. Now I'm going to be applying a little bit of concealer. This is the Pseudo Finish Concealer by MAC, just on any spots, blemishes, and discolorations. And then for my under eyes, I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear Concealer. I'm going to be mixing two shades and apply them under my eyes using my finger. Moving on to my next cream product, I'm using the Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Cream Kit. I'm going to be using the light shade to contour my nose. But I'm also going to take just a little bit on the hollows of my cheeks. Going to highlight a little bit in the center and on the sides. Now I'm going to set my under eyes using my Laura Mercier Secret Brightening Powder and the Sigma F35 brush. I'm going to set the rest of my face with the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and the Sigma 820 brush. I'm contouring with the Sigma F23 brush and the Sigma Sculpt Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm going to be using those three shades together, just mixing the bottom matte row. I'm going to be bronzing a lot just to create this kind of dirty feel to my skin. I gave my face this kind of bronzy, tan, dirty look. The more cool toned shades, those two create the more dirty feel to it. I'm going to comb my eyebrows and lightly fill them in using the Sigma E65 small angled brush and the Anastasia Deep Brow Pomade. I want them to look natural and pretty thin, so I'm not going to go too far, just fill in any sparse areas. On my eyes, I'm going to just prime them a little bit using the Laura Mercier Vanilla Kiss Caviar Stick Eye Color, just to conceal any veins and discolorations and even out the skin color on my lids. I'm going to be blending that out with my finger. And then I'm going to be taking a neutral, cool toned shade by ColourPop, which is called As If. And I'm going to be applying that all over my lid and a little bit under the eye, kind of just like dusting it all over to create a little bit of depth using the Sigma E25 blending brush. I'm starting with the crease, going back and forward and outwards. And then I'm just going to dust a little bit of that same shade just all over the lid lightly. And then I'm also going to be taking that under the lower lash line. So she looks like she has no makeup on, so we're just going to give some dimension to the eye, but not too much. Still should look pretty natural. So it looks like she doesn't have any mascara, but we are going to apply just a tad on the very kind of base of the lashes and only on my top lashes, so just a little bit. I'm using the L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise mascara, just like that, just to look a little bit more girly, but just a little bit, again, because it doesn't look like she has any mascara on whatsoever. Now I'm going to create some more dirty feel to my face using the Anastasia Contour Cream Kit again and this Sigma sponge. I'm going to take a little bit of the browns, just kind of mix them together and stamp it a little bit on my forehead, a little bit on the nose, on the chin, on the cheeks. Just to give this messy, dirty feel. We're going to create some scratches using a liquid lipstick and a tiny eyeliner brush. I'm going to be using the MAC small eyeliner. This is the E10 and the MAC Retro Matte Liquid Lip Color in Feels So Grand. I'm just going to take a little bit of that and create tiny kind of scratches on my face. And take one on my nose, like that. One on the lip right here, like so, and maybe one. Just create a dot right here and then blend it with the sponge just to make it look a little bit more irritated. Like so. I'm going to be lining my lips with a neutral shade. I'm going to be using the BFF lip pencil by ColourPop, which is a very tiny pencil I have. And I've overlined a little bit just because, you know, Angelina Jolie. It's not even close to her lip size, but, you know. And yeah, that's it. Now all you have to do is to put on some black tank top and maybe some black cuffs, black shorts, and just take 2 guns, which I don't have. So these are my guns. So the second look is going to be a clown. This one doesn't involve too much makeup either. It's just all eyeliner, and on the lids you can do whatever you want. I just did kind of a smoky reddish thing, something, but excuse me. But you can do whatever you want on the lids, and it's just those triangles and the lips, and you're good to go. So yeah, I wore a plaid red dress, did some pigtails, but you can also do like 2 buns. And if you want to see how I created this look, then just keep on watching. So for this look, I just did 2 pigtails. You can also do like 2 buns or something. And I skipped the part where I apply my base. I already have base on. Just do your regular foundation routine. I just didn't want this video to be too long. I also did one eye, so I'm going to show you on the other eye what I did on this one. So first I'm going to be priming my lid with the Smashbox 24-hour photo finish eye primer. Then I'm just going to basically do like a smoky mess on my lid because that doesn't even matter too much. I'm going to be taking my Lorac Pro palette, and with the Sigma E25 brush, I'm going to be applying the color taupe in my crease, and I'm going to be just holding a guideline right here to create kind of a uplifted look. So I'm just applying that in my crease all the way like that. Then still holding this guideline in place, I'm going to take Sable, which is a darker brown shade, and apply that to the outer half of my eye and the crease to darken this area. And then I'm going to be taking Mauve with that same brush and just dust it all over the lid, and Mauve is a kind of a purpley mauve shade. Then still holding this in place, I'm going to be taking the E45 by Sigma and Espresso, which is a very dark brown from that same palette, and I'm going to be a little bit more precise and applying that to the very outer corner of my eye, just to darken it even more like that. I'm sorry about my phone, I probably should put it on quiet mode. Okay, let's move on. Now I'm going to be taking a little bit of red, but you don't have to. You can use any color that you want. I'm going to be taking Red Brick by MAC, and with that same fluffy brush, I'm going to be applying that a little bit on the very outer corners of the eye, like so, and then also a little bit on the lid itself right here where the colors meet, just to apply, add a little bit more reddish tone to it. And then I'm going to be highlighting with the Sigma E20 small flat brush and Nylon by MAC. I'm going to be applying that to the very inner corner of my eye around the tear duct, and also a little bit under my eyebrow, under the very arch of the eyebrow to highlight. I'm going to be applying the same espresso dark brown shade with a small flat brush like the E25 by Sigma under my eye, although I am going to be applying a black liner after that, but just for the sake of it, I'm going to be applying that, connecting that on the very outer edge of the eye, and then lining my waterline. Then I'm going to be applying some falsies on my bare lashes. I'm going to be using the Ardell 812 lashes only on my top ones. Now, while the glue is drying on that, I'm going to be creating those triangles. I'm going to just take a black gel liner. This is Wicked by Sigma. And with a small, tiny eyeliner brush, this is the E06 by Sigma, I'm going to just start and creating those two shapes, as you can see it. Now I can see that this one is bigger than this one, so I'm just going to go back to this one and fix it. So yeah, they're never gonna be symmetrical, so, but that's just what you get, so that's okay. So it's a little bit of an asymmetrical clown, but that's okay. Now I'm just going to create, first I'm going to go over my lashes with some mascara to combine my lashes with the false ones and to create a more dramatic look. Because if there is a dramatic time, to do dramatic lashes, it's Halloween, definitely. Now I'm going to create a little circle on my nose using that same brush and the same gel liner. Now for the lips, I'm first going to be filling them in with the Retro Matte Liquid Lipstick in Feel So Grand by MAC. And you don't have to be precise because in a second we're going to be lining our lips using the same brush and the same eyeliner. I'm going to create kind of a clown mouth shape, kind of something like this, where we have 2 points right here and it goes like that. You're just gonna see what I'm doing. Now I'm just going to be fading the black into the red a little bit. Using the L05 lip brush. And I'm just going to go over the red a little bit in the center again. Now I'm going to just outline, just bronze out the outer perimeter of my face using Hollow from the Sigma Sculpt palette and the F23 brush. And yeah, that is it for this look. So it looks a little bit not symmetrical on the eyes, but that's okay because it's a clown. You can actually, if you want to do it easier, you can do it like asymmetrical on purpose. So doing this one really short and this one short maybe, and this one is long and this one long, or like facing different directions, or like you know, just really bold so it will be obvious that it's unsymmetrical on purpose. So for this third and final look, it's going to be a good old skull, but a more wearable version of it. Not that it's wearable, it's the more toned down version of it. I do have a video on a half skull, half glam, and there I really go in depth in a skull, more of a face paint. But this one doesn't involve any face paint, it's more just eyeliner and little contouring games, and basically you just throw on a very smoky eye and then do the lip thing and the nose, and that's it. So yeah, it's really simple, really easy, and you don't need any costume for it. You can just wear whatever you want with it because the focus and the attention goes to the makeup. So if you want to see how I created this, then keep watching. So for this one, same as last one, you want to just do your regular normal foundation routine for the base. You might want to go a shade lighter than usual, just to look a little bit more pale, and do not bronze up your face at this point. Just apply some foundation, concealer, and powder. And now I'm going to show you how I created this one eye. I'm going to start with the Sigma eyeshadow base primer in the color Persuade, and I'm going to be applying that all over the lid and blending it out with my finger for the base. Now I'm going to create the messiest, easiest, just messiest smoky eye ever. So I'm just going to take a black eyeshadow from the Lorac Pro palette, and with a flat A55 brush, I'm just going to go ahead and slap it all over my lid, just like that. Messily, I'm just going to go over and cover my entire lid with pure black eyeshadow. If you're afraid of fallouts, just go ahead and do your base after you do your eyes. Now that I covered all of my lid with black eyeshadow, I'm going to be taking a small blending brush like the E45, and I'm going to take a dark brown like espresso from the Lorac Pro palette, and I'm going to be focusing this on the very inner corner of the eye, kind of forwarding it to the bridge of the nose and towards the very start of my eyebrow, so the inner part of my eyebrow, and actually touching it and connecting it. So I really want to just kind of darken this inner corner a lot and make it look sunken in. And then I'm going to take the same color across my eyelid but closer to the lid space, and then on this outer edge I'm going to be just dragging the shade a little bit further out. Now it looks patchy right now, but that's okay, we're gonna fix it later. Now I'm going to be taking a blending brush like this is my E25 and Sable, which is a lighter brown, so we're going from dark to light. And now I'm going to be just blending this all around, all over where I applied the darker shade, just to blend it out easier and blend out the outer edges, make them look a little bit more less precise and less patchy, and just blend everything out like that. I'm going to blend out a little bit on this side too. And now I'm going to darken my lower lash line with a flat E20 brush and a black shade that I'm going to be taking close to my lash line all the way in, and then connect it on this outer edge and smoke it out. And then I'm going to be taking the same E45 again with Sable, the brown shade, and blend that outwards as well. And don't forget what? No. Don't be afraid to go too far down, because this look again is supposed to be very messily smoked out. Now I'm going to be taking a lighter shade. I'm going to take Taupe on an E25 blending brush again and go over the outer edges of everything all around the eye, again to just prevent any patches and really blend everything out like this. Now I'm going to be highlighting with the flat 252 brush by MAC and White, which is a pure white shade, under my eyebrow a little bit and a little bit under this outer corner, just to make the eye go upwards a little bit. To create this, I'm going to be taking whatever is left on my E55 flat brush, if I will find it, with the black shade that I applied all over the lid. And I'm just going to continue this dark shade right upwards like that. And then I'm going to be blending it out with the E45 again, focusing on the base, and then just kind of swooping it outwards like that to create these hollow kind of areas near my eyebrow like that. Now I'm just going to be lining my waterline with a black pencil, and just for to make this look a little more girly and a little more fancy, I'm going to apply some eyeliner using the Ciate Fierce Flick liner. I'm going to go over my upper lash line, close to the lash line, from all the way from the inner corner out, and as I go out I'm also going to be winging it, making it a little bit thicker and winging it. You don't have to do that, this is just to add a little bit more of a glam kind of to the look and make it look a little bit more fancy like that. And now I'm going to be applying some mascara on my lashes using the Voluminous Lash Paradise by L'Oreal, and I'm going to be applying that to my top and bottom lashes, and then I'm going to be applying some falsies as well. I'm going to be using the 120 demis, and I'm going to be right back. So now that the eyes are done, all we have to do left to do is the nose and the lips. So for the nose, I'm just going to take an eyeliner brush like the MAC 209, and with a gel liner like the Wicked by Sigma, I'm going to be drawing the nose, which is basically just and then just take a more precise brush like the E06 by Sigma and perfect it. And yeah, something like that. And now for the lips, I'm going to first conceal my lips completely. I'm going to be using the MAC Pro Longwear. Take it on the back of my hand, and then with the Beauty Blender, just conceal my lips entirely. Now I'm going to go ahead and apply powder on top of that. I'm using the MAC Mineralized Skin Finish Natural and my Beauty Blender. Now we're going to draw on the teeth using the same gel liner and the same little brush. I'm just going to first do 2 lines from the sides of my mouth like that. And now I'm just going to draw little lines. You want the longest ones to be in the center and then smaller as you go out. And now I'm just going to heavily contour the sides of my face using the Sigma Sculpt Highlight and Contour Palette. I'm going to be taking the color Hollow and a foundation brush like that. And I'm just going to be curving my face that way. So I'm doing kind of a wave from the upper part of my ear downwards towards the mouth, and then going downwards like that. And I'm going to be darkening only underneath this part. So under this line. So now that I'm done with that, the look is done. So that is it for you guys. I really hope that you enjoyed it and that you liked the 3 looks that I created for you. Let me know in the comments below if you did. Again, give this video a thumbs up on the way out. It would really help. I really appreciate it. If you're not subscribed already, make sure to subscribe, because I see in my feed that 90-something% of you guys are not subscribed. 90-something% of my views are coming from unsubscribed guys like you. So make sure to subscribe and click the little bell button to get notified every time I upload a video, which is usually twice a week, Tuesdays and Saturdays. And I'm going to talk to you all next time. Bye.